Hello again, everyone, and Future Card Buddyfight fans in particular. For today's video, we have a new Future Card Buddyfight deck to open up for you. It is HSD01, Crimson Fist. Buddyfight has some of a reboot. They now have the 100 series. I don't think it says it on this pack. Oh, here it says on the... shows the new logo on the side here. Future Card Buddyfight 100. Now, it's got the number 100, then says 100, so it's kind of like Future Card Buddyfight 100, 100, or something, but a little weird in my opinion like that. But anyways, two new trial decks are being released on Friday. This is one of the two. The other one will be opening up tomorrow. This, like I said, is Crimson Fist, Master the Blazing Fists. It has 52 cards, a life counter, a rulebook, and a playmat included. There, if you want to pause, is the full deck list. But we're going to show you all the cards in physical form, obviously. The only reprint is the green Dragon Shield, which has been in multiple trial decks already, I believe. So we'll get this open up here and show you all the cards, show you what cards are shiny and all that good stuff. Let's see how they have it all packaged up here. Let's see, so a little bit of tape there, not too much. Easy enough. Alright, so it's of course in plastic wrap. Oh, there it is. Okay, people are telling me it's got like a little pull tab or something. I finally found it. I've had such trouble with the card fight ones and stuff, but that is a lot more simple then. Alright, should also show you here though. You've got the life counter that matches the feature card. I'll show you in a second. And if you have those, have the option to flip it around. Goes to 12 on one side and then 24 on the other. Just one side, of course. And there's the back side that shows the new Buddyfight 100 logo again. You've got a paper playmat. Won't get all unfolded, but it's very basic. I think it's the same that all the other ones have had. And then a rule book. So, everything you need to be able to play. Alright. So, as for the cards here, first one's foil, so let's put that in a sleeve right away. Yeah, it's just one card. Alright, so we got first Crimson Chieftain, Greatest General. A size 3, 3 critical, 7,000 power, 4,000 defense. Now, trying to kind of give you an up-close look here of them, so if you want, you can pause and read what the abilities are in case you don't know. So you get him in foil, and 2 more non-foil. So 3 copies altogether. Kind of surprised we went with 3 copies instead of 2 or just go with the full 4. So that might be the only size 3 we get then. So on to some size 2s here. We have Crimson Battler Extreme Blow Dragon. He's vanilla, no abilities. Size 2, 3 critical, 7,000 power, 2,000 defense. Got 3 of him. Crimson Battler Booster Dragon. 3 copies of him. Got another foil here. It looks very cool. Kind of like a full art foil treatment, basically. That is Crimson Battler Grand Kick Dragon. Let me put that awesome looking card into a sleeve. Yeah, it is basically full art treatment. Because you can see the non-foil version where it's got the ability boxed. This one does not. Kind of not as prevalent either, the little background behind the numbers and stuff there. So very cool looking. I love that. Did the first one have that? I guess that one's kind of full art as well. This one just really stands out more because it's lighter in color, and you also don't have the solid red border on the bottom, so very sharp looking. But I digress. You got 1 foil and 3 non-foil, so full playset of 4 of those size 2s. If you have an item equipped, this card gets power plus 3,000 and defense plus 3,000. And these are 3,000, 3,000 to start with 3 critical. On to the size 1s. Crimson Battler Spin Nail Dragon. This card cannot be called to the center. It's a size 1, 6,000 power, and 2 critical. Not bad at all, even though it can't be called to center. It's a pretty powerful blow for a size 1. 3 copies of that. Crimson Battler Hammer Ball Dragon. For whatever reason, it reminds me a little bit of Bebop from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Even though it's, a dinosaur or a dragon or whatever, but just the colors made me think of Bebop. But I digress. No abilities, size 1, 5,000 power, 1,000 defense, 2 critical, 4 copies of him. Crimson Battler Starting Dragon. Size 1, 4,000, 5,000 defense. 1 critical only though. 4 copies. Here's one with an ability. Crimson Battler Maintenance Kid. Size 1, 2,000 power, 3,000 defense, 2 critical. When this card enters the field, if you have another card on your field with Crimson in its card name, you gain 1 life. And obviously this deck has basically all monsters, all creatures that have Crimson in their name, so if you already have something on the field that's a monster basically, he enters, you gain a life. That's a size 1 with 2 critical, so that's always handy too. So 4 of those. Now on to the spells. Dragonic Gate Breaker. Cast cost of 1 gauge. Destroy your opponent's monster in the center. So 4 of those gives you a clear path to the target, to your opponent, and their life points. Let's see, you got Dragonic Directive Spell. You may only cast this card if you have 4 life or less. If you have 2 or less cards in your hand, draw cards until you have 3 cards. You may only cast Dragonic Directive once per turn. So pretty limited on when you can play that. You have to have not a lot of life left, and you basically have to have, including this card, at most 3 cards in hand, otherwise you're not going to get to draw any cards anyway. 2 of those, glad it's not a full playset, because that wouldn't do much good. Here we have a new Dragon Shield, Primeval Dragon Shield. You may only cast this card if you are being attacked. It is a counter, nullify the attack, and if your life is 1, draw a card. So, it's going to nullify, but it's only going to give you an added effect if you only have 1 life at the moment. 3 copies of that. Dragonic Aura. You may only cast this card if you have a weapon equipped. Put 2 cards from the top of your deck into your gauge and gain 1 life. That's not too bad at all. Now it's not too terribly hard to get a weapon equipped. And if you do, there's no cast cost or anything. Just, hey, I have a weapon, so I'm going to increase my gauge by 2 and gain a life. Very powerful in my opinion. So you get 3 of that. And then you got the reprinted Green Dragon Shield. You may only cast this card during attack on your opponent's turn, and if you do not have a monster in the center. So, can't have a monster in the center. Nullify the attack, and you gain 1 life. Doesn't matter how much life you have. So, 2 copies of that. And then, those equipments that you need for the other card we just showed. Assail Sword Dragoraptor. Equip cost is 2 gauge. 4,000 power, 3 critical. You get 2 copies of that. Then you have Battle Spirit Fist Drago Soul. It's a pretty cool looking weapon in my opinion. 3,000 power, 2 critical, no equip cost, Soul Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of that. And then check out that impact card. Look how fierce Gao looks. Yikes. So let's see. This fist will decide it. Crimson Soul Grenade. You may only cast this card. Focus. You may only cast this card if your opponent has 4 life or less, you have a weapon equipped, and you do not have a monster in the center. Pay 4 gauge to cast, deal 4 damage to your opponent. So, a way to end the game, as they have to have 4 life or less to be able to play it in the first place. So you get the foil, and then you also get, sticking a little bit, 2 non-foil versions, and then of course a Dragon World flag. So, very cool looking trial deck. Well, I guess they're called star decks now since it is H-SD01 instead of TD like past ones. But it is what it is. So, you get 3 foils all together, all with kind of like a full art treatment of those 3 right there as we saw during the video. So that'll do it for today's Future Card Buddyfight video. If you want to see the other new trail deck featuring the all-new Hero World, we'll be opening that on this channel tomorrow. And possibly later today and or tomorrow, we'll also be opening up the new Force of Will set. We got booster boxes of those available, so if you're looking for either of the new Buddyfight trial decks, we have them in stock available for you on our website, thegamecapital.com. And you can find Force of Will on there as well. But that'll do it for today's video, so please subscribe, smash that like button, visit our website, If you want to join our network family, you can get more information and apply at toysmcn.com. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next video for either another Buddyfight trial deck or Forceful Box, depending on how my upload schedule goes here. Not sure, but we should have each of those up within 24 hours or so, I'd say. So, see you then!